So you are suing. The complaint, I don't know if the complaint actually alleges this number, but your lawyers at least have made public that the demand is for $1.5 million. I know your lawyers came up with that number, but has he offered to settle this case with you for any amount?
Yeah. Yes. So typically in a negotiation time, it's unethical to talk about money, but CNN quickly labeled me an extortionist and said I was trying to get $1.5 million from him. And that's not exactly accurate. My attorneys came up with a number. I told them in the beginning, money is not what I'm after here. I just want to not live the rest of my life in regret and to have a clear conscience and have closure from this situation. I don't want to carry this weight with me forever. I mean, there's no amount of money that cancels out the emotional toll and the psychological toll that you go through when you're dealing with stuff like this. And, he's made 3 separate attempts, almost at $500,000 to try and get me to be quiet. But my silence can't be bought. This is not about me trying to get money.
So he made 3 settlement offers to you near the $500,000 mark.
Correct.
And is there any amount that you would take to settle the case?
At this point, I just want my life back. I don't see any kind of settlement happening without an admission of guilt or an apology. But I seriously doubt with his ego and pride that that's going to happen. But that would be a start if he said he was sorry and admitted that he messed up. As much the amount of emotions that I've gone through, it's like a roller coaster. You go up and down and highs and lows. And as much as I don't really like him, in order for me to get through this and to not carry this weight with me the rest of my life, I have to eventually forgive him. And even Don Lemon is much as I don't agree with anything he really says, can be redeemed. And hopefully he gets his life together. I hope this is a reckoning for him.
It's not. It's not, because we've seen Don Lemon on camera since this happened, before this happened. And, I've said before on this program, I've made no secret of my view that he sees himself as the moral arbiter of us all. And that is one of the many reasons why your story is interesting, because as so often is the case, those who mean to lecture us the most on camera from these, highfalutin anchor chairs tend to have something that they don't want us to know. And in his case, this may be one, I don't know of how many, but we put together just a little flavor for the audience of Don Lemon and his moral preening, his mocking of half of America, and his obvious high opinion of himself when it comes to morals and doing the right thing. Here's a little bit of that.
Donald Trump couldn't find Ukraine on a map if you had the letter U and a picture of an actual physical crane next to it. He knows that this is, an administration defined by ignorance of the world.
The people who aided and abetted Trump are stupid. I've lived in several red states. There are a lot of friends who I had to really get rid of.
Credulous boomer Rube demo that backs Donald Trump, that wants to think that Donald Trump's a smart one, and y'all elitists are dumb.
They're taking down the statues, and
crime is rising as they defund police.
Oh my gosh, it's so bad. You voted for Trump. You voted for the person who the Klan supported. You voted for the person who Nazis support.
You elitists with your geography and your maps and your spelling, even though
your math and your reading.
If you're not going to get vaccinated, you don't want to social distance, you don't want to wear a mask, then maybe you don't want to go to the hospital when you get sick. We have to stop demonizing people and realize the biggest terror threat in this country is white men.
Your geography, knowing other countries, sipping your latte.
All those lines on the map.
Only them elitists know where Ukraine is.
I think we have to stop coddling people when it comes to this and the vaccine, saying, oh, you can't shame them. You can't call them stupid. You can't call them silly. Yes, they are. The people who are not getting vaccines, who are believing the lies on the internet instead of science, it's time to start shaming them. What else? Or leave them behind.
That was good. Sorry. Rick, that was a good one. I needed that.
What has it been like for you to see him on the air night after night saying things like that?
just watching that montage like makes me so like, it just does something to me that I can't even. I mean, the man, his moral compass points right into the gutter. I mean, the things that he says, I don't know if it's just marching orders from Jeff Zucker, and because you look at the people that he works with Jeffrey Toobin masturbating on Zoom, and Chris Cuomo, he had a producer that came out and said that he assaulted her. This is who these people are, and it's really sad that there's some people out there in the world that really take what they're saying as the truth, and because it's disgusting.